Hello, everyone. Welcome back to part 2 of our series on sleep here. Part 2 is going to bring us to sleep itself, the actual psychological and biological process, and how we split it up into 4 stages. So, before we get into these 4 stages, key thing to understand is this abbreviation known as REM. All 4 stages are named in terms of REM. And REM stands for, you may know this, you may have heard of this already, but it stands for rapid eye movement. It's if your eyes are moving rapidly behind their eyelids or not. First 3 stages are going to be non-REM stages. You see that right up here. Stage number 4 is going to be our REM sleep. You've probably heard of that one. But let's go through stage by stage and just see what's kind of happening at each one differently here. So this first stage, which is sometimes also referred to as hypnagogia, that's when you might suddenly wake up very quickly feeling like you're falling. You just have random little bodily spasms, like your hand will jerk or your legs might kick. And this is referred to as non-REM stage 1. There is an abbreviation for this. We just call it NREM 1. That could be how we refer to that one. And, you're still listening, right? Hearing is still very active during this stage. But let's go one stage deeper, right? Maybe, an hour into starting to fall asleep here. When you're definitely sleeping, right? Your muscles are all relaxed. Your breathing and your heart rates are both slowed. Your body temperature is usually coming down a little bit. You're really not actively hearing anymore, right? All of your senses have pretty much shut off, at least consciously at this point. We're going to that altered state of consciousness, but you can still be easily awoken or awakened. And this is referred to as non-REM stage 2, and that's abbreviated as NREM 2. Right? Those abbreviations really make it a lot shorter, a lot easier to work with. We get a little deeper into sleep as we continue into this process. It's when your brain waves, at least if you're hooked up to an electroencephalogram, right? That's those little patches recording your electrical signaling in your brain. The waves in your brain really change at stage 3. They get much, much slower. Your brain actually slows down a lot in this phase. And you could probably guess what this is called. This is going to be called non-REM stage 3, or NREM 3. And this is where dreams could start to occur, right? They're probably going to be really brief, really fragmented. You probably won't remember them as well, right? If you wake up and you're like remembering your dreams, that usually really means that you're coming out of stage 4, which we really just refer to as REM sleep, right? That is stage 4, that is REM sleep, the rapid eye movement sleep. And this is where sleep really changes as well, right? You see your heart rate go back up, your breathing is going to go back up, your genitals can become aroused, your eye movement, right? Rapid eye movement really flying around behind your eyelids. And your motor cortex is actually super active. Your brain just is very, very active, but it's actually being blocked by your brainstem, so you actually don't move around. And if you wake up during this stage, this is what results in sleep paralysis. But this is also where dreams occur, right? Big characteristic of REM sleep is active dreaming. So what's the function of these stages? Why go through the 4 stages, right? In terms of biology, maybe even evolutionary significance. Why do we go through these 4 stages? So non-REM functions really just seem to be restorative, right? We're slowing things down. Your body's taking time to focus on rebalancing hormone levels and other metabolic processes. REM sleep definitely gets a little more interesting though, right? There's a lot going on. Specifically, it's your brain's response to adrenaline. There's a lot of evidence and research that suggests it's when you do a lot of learning solidification from the day, your brain can repair itself and even grow new synapses, and it helps to cope with stress. So moving down here to a practice problem for a test, which is true regarding REM sleep. Let's look at A. It's the deepest stage, characterized by slow brain waves and complete muscle relaxation. Okay, well, the first part's true, the second part isn't, so let's keep looking here. B. Dreaming occurs. Yes. Rapid eye movements and muscle paralysis. Yeah. B looks good, but let's check the other 2 first. First stage of sleep. No, let's just rule C out right away. REM is the last stage of sleep, sleep number 4. And then D. Only stage of sleep during which the body repairs and rejuvenates itself. That's not quite true either. It's crucial for that, but the others do it as well. So let's go with A. A would be the correct answer here. See you back here next time for part 3 on dreams.